Hello and welcome back to The Broken Doll. And tonight I'm coming to you with another doll. Actually, my last two dolls I got from the Salvation Army thrift store auction. And I'm going to show you the one that I want. She's an old girl. She goes way back. Now I thought she might have been porcelain, but I don't believe she is. And we're going to take a look a little bit closer at her to see why I might be thinking that. I don't think... Who can tell? She's got some cracks up by her eyes here, the poor little darling. But I'm not going to do anything to her as far as that is concerned. If she's made out of composition, I'll take some linseed oil over her. And we'll see if we can relax those, those cracks in her. But other than that, I'm not painting her or doing anything wild to her. We're going to take off her dress right now. Now, she has no markings that I can see. But we're going to turn her over. And I brought out my stitch ripper, but I also brought a little pair of snip scissors. So we'll see what might be best to take. Let's see if you can see this here. Bring you up, bring you down. There you go. And let's see, we got to take this little bit of sewing here out. Let's see what's going on here. And we can discover this doll together. Yeah, it is that black thread there. Maybe my stitch ripper would be better to get in there. Someone took this and sewed it together. Okay, we got something there. We just took out something else. Yeah, we just got to pick away at it. There we go. Slow but sure we'll get to it there. Ooh, 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 ooh. No, we want to stay in that black thread area. Ooh, I can feel the ripping here. So let's snip. Yeah, that thread is stronger than the dress itself. There we go. Oh, gee, the dress just wants to rip so much. Oh, it seems like we got some more sewing down here. Well, we'll snip it too. We can fix this dress up later. There we go. Let's take off this beautiful old dress on her with the pin tucks. I am remembering my description of old antique doll dresses. I remember the word pin tucks. Proud moment here, everybody. But anyways, let's see. I paid $25 for her. I think it was 24 or 20, something like that for her. I got the receipt. I should be looking at my receipt. But anyways, it was in the low 20s for her. Now her arms, well, they're barely on her there. Oh, she came off. I knew that happened. Well, actually, when I was at the store investigating her, that I'm the one that took her head off her body. Okay, so when we're going to remove her body, and she's filled with that Excelsior straw, so that tells us a lot about her age. And there she is on the inside. I don't know what she's made out of. She's like a plaster, maybe? It's not composition, but it's not bisque. What is she made of? Wow. She sure has a beautiful little face there, though. You know what she almost seems to me to be like? I'm not a big artist by no means, or know the art period times, but I'm going to say an art period time, and then you'll get the idea of what I'm trying to tell you here. She seems to me to be from the Renaissance time. There's something about that face that is just capturing another time period, you know, so... wow, I don't know what to say about her. She is a very... trying to get her squared here so you can see her square in the camera. Oh, that way. There we go. She's now looking right at you in the camera. There we go. I don't know what it is. There's something about that face, those eyes. And a mosquito just came in my house. Come on, land on me. There we go. I think I got him. The last of the mosquitoes. They don't bother me too much anyways. He's just looking for his last blood. I don't even know if I had a mosquito bite this year. But anyways, now let's take a look at the back of her head. Now, we do see the ink mark there, 75. That could be a price, but that's not a marking of the doll itself. Maybe she went for 75 cents back in her day. But there's nothing up on that wig. Where I'm going to, there's no paint. So, there's nothing on her back. So, to say who she is or who made her. She has a mohair wig that is just beautiful. Like, it's kept its curls. Someone kept her beautiful, you know, like treated her with great respect. You know, like what I mean is not that children don't respect their toys, but they play with them. And that's what happens. But it looks like to me, she is just, well, I see what they did. This stuff going across is what's holding her arms on. This is all about her arms right here. Wow, they were thinking up something there. That is what is holding her arms on, is this stuff right here. They wrapped it around her, and then they tape it across. So I might have to reinforce that, you know, because it is holding, it, you know, I guess, to some degree. I want to leave as much original to her as possible. But anyway, she does have some cracks in her legs. Her legs are almost like a stone. It's like stone to me. And I know there's a name for this, like almost like that can't break them type of, but it's like a stone. It's not composition. But it's not bisque. It almost feels like stone, you know, like, so the best I can come up with. But anyways, oh my goodness, she is in a ripe way. Now let's look at some of her clothing here. Let's take another look at her clothing. We'll pull her back to the back. Let's take a look at her dress here. Now, I don't know if it's original to her, but it fits her, and it's going to go right back on her. Beautiful. I might give it a light wash, and that's it. I don't want to do too much to it. I'll sew up the areas that need to be sewn right up in here. She'll get the light sewing that it needs, but other than that, and then we'll put the proper domes on it at the back, instead of trying to, you know, make do with what's there type of thing, you know, like we'll fix it properly, more or less. That's what I'm saying. But she also comes with some undergarments, which are quite nice. She comes with these here. These are her, they came with her, so I guess they go to her. And she comes with this skirt. Well, slip skirt, I call it. You know, like it's for underneath a dress. But anyways, that goes underneath there. So those are her clothes. That's what I got there. And like I said, I paid about $24 for her, $25. Now let's take a look at the next baby that I got. I got this little doll right here. She is a Regal Canada doll. And like I said, I'm trying to get some Canadian dolls into my collection. And she's marked on the back. She's got this old funky little dress on that needs... Oh, there's a... I don't think I got that mosquito because he's flying around me here. Okay, if I see him again, he's going. But anyways, she is marked Regal Canada right there, if you can read that. So it is there. And nothing on the back of the neck though. But she's a cute little doll. She's just a play doll from the 60s, I would say. 60s, maybe even 70s. You know, you could go even to the early 70s with her. She's got these little old baby shoes on. I have a nice collection of old baby shoes. Those are going to come off of her. What do they say inside? Baby shoe, Japan size 0. Right inside. There we go. Made in Japan. A lot of stuff you get China. I got him. Mosquito gone. There he is. He is gone. Alright, if it was a mosquito. Let's take off this hat. I love the hat. It won't go back on. I'm going to put something else on her. But I love these ones with the open in the back. And this was going to need the, it's going to need elastic in the sleeves. So, but what I like about it is it opens completely. So you don't have to worry about arm bending or anything of that sort. Now what does she need? She just needs some cleaning up. And she'll look sweet again. She'll look like a nice little play doll. Now, you know what I like these dolls here for? When I have visitors that come in, I like to keep a box of play dolls. Even these old ones like this. I don't mind kids playing with these. But keep your hands off my good ones. So I'll hand this to them to play with. Not to take home. They got to leave it here because I need it for the next kid that comes in, the little one that comes in. But this is nice just to slip into their hands to keep them off my dolls. Not that I have a lot of visitors with little ones, but when it does happen, it's nice to have something that you can just go, hey, here's something. And I like it, and they can play with this. And I'll give them a bottle to play with. And but my good ones, no, you don't touch. But anyways, this is what I got. Now she's in comparison to this one that I also got from the used store, the Goodwill, that I thought was a Kathy doll. You can see that they're in the same idea of make This has got maybe a little shorter, this is a little bit taller, not by much, by a ½ inch or so. And but other than that, they're pretty much the same idea of doll, and very nice. They're like I said, these are the type of dolls that you hand a little one and say, go play. You're not going to hurt these dolls. These dolls have taken a beating over the years, and they can take more. I prefer that, like I said, for them to play with that than touch this doll back behind here. You know, this one back here. You know, and little ones just go for a doll, you know. So this is nice to hand, but still nice to have in a collection, because these are getting harder and harder to find. They're not as easy as they used to be. At one time you were able to find these nice play dolls quite readily, but I'm not finding them like I used to. I feel fortunate to have the ones that I do. Now they need a good cleaning up and dressing, and you know, they look great to go, you know, so for play and whatnot, but or just to sit on a shelf. There's a lot to be said about these nice little play dolls back in the 60s, 70s when they came out. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I've got more to come. And yes, I hope you like what you see here. So this old gal back here, there she is. She's going to have to be re-glued back onto her body again. I might do some reinforcing of her arms, see what I can do for her arms. I really don't want to take away from the construction of what they did back then. I really like to keep it, but if I can give any reinforcement of any sort, if it looks good enough, I'm just going to leave it and just glue her shoulders back on again. And I'm not going to fix the cracks in her legs. I'm going to leave them, just clean her up, clean the body up, and dress her. Clean her dresses up, give them a good soaking, a good drying, and that's the end of that. And we'll just put some, I might still put some linseed oil over that. I don't know what else to put on, because I know she's not compo. She's not a composition doll. She's not bisque. I know bisque. I've got bisque here, and she just doesn't have, to me it's that can't break them type of stuff. It's almost like stone. You want to call it stone, so because it feels like stone, like a rock. You know, it's cold like a rock, but it's not bisque. Not the fine bisque, anyways, that I have here. I don't have too many bisque. I have a few now, but yeah, I don't know what to call this. If somebody's got a better name for it, I'll take it. You know, but she's quite interesting little gal. So anyways, I leave you with that, and I hope I'll be coming back anyways this week with some other things going on, because Halloween's coming up, and let's get the dolls ready for Halloween. I'm not putting them in costumes this year. This year I'm doing just orange and black theme, so of clothing that I have for them. So I thought I'd go that way instead. So anyways, stay tuned. There's going to be some of that coming up. Bye-bye.